And now for a brief tour of the Firelink Shrine. This is where most new players get into some serious trouble because there's a few areas you don't want to go into yet. The wrong way. There is side routes, not this way, but over here. There it is. A lot of these areas can be somewhat hidden. This camera could be less bouncy. Firekeeper is here. She unfortunately does not speak much, so no response. She cannot speak. Reinforce Estus Flask. You have to have a Firekeeper soul for it. Down. We can try and talk with her, but she doesn't have a tongue, so oops. Yeah, don't walk off the edge. Down here are the New Londo ruins that you don't really want to go to yet, but there's a smith there, so there's some reason to go here. Okay. Stop bouncing, camera. There we go. Oop, wrong way. Come on. Down in the New Londo ruins, initially there's just a bunch of hollows kind of wandering around. They don't attack you, don't really pose any real serious threat, or any threat at all to you. If you go further, you get to ghosts. And they do pose a serious threat to you because you can't hurt them yet. You have to have a cursed weapon or be cursed or affect yourself with a transient curse before you can block or attack them, and, well, you don't have any of those things yet, so you could stop playing for this for a day or two and you forget what buttons do what. There we go. Hit him. There we go. There we are. This is a way to get free souls in the beginning. Actually, I'll just change over to two-hand and make this a little bit easier. This is pretty much the only way of getting free souls in the beginning of the game, otherwise you have to actually fight things. Now the smith is down here. I mean, you want to be careful walking around here, because there's an instant death pit right to your right. Now he does magic stuff that we don't have any embers for yet.
And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry.
I think you can hit him with a spear. You don't want to do it because then he'll stop talking to you.
Look at me now.
Yes, you're miserable and locked away. All kinds of horrible. Yes, talk.
What is it? Have you?
Sell me stuff.
Oh no. Don't worry. No intention of escape.
You are either very intelligent or very stupid.
Can't bear the thought of going hollow out there.
You can go hollow in there.
I must admit, not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools.
If you bring certain smiths certain embers, they can upgrade your weapons in certain ways. He doesn't tend to get used much by anybody but sorcerers, so let's see. There, repair equipment. The mace. If your equipment breaks, you can't use it anymore. I don't really want to upgrade or repair the broken sword hilt. Let's see, does he sell anything? He sells sorcerer stuff. Yeah, just sorcerer stuff. Reinforced weapon. I don't think he can do this. No, he needs Titanite. He doesn't sell it, though. So that's all he can do for now. Andre sells Titanite, but he's a little bit further in. So basically, if your weapon breaks, he's the only one you can get to before you get to Andre to fix anything. Now this way is the way, the back way into Blighttown. So if you've got the master key, you just go this way. You'd have the key go through this way, and I believe it's off to the left, or across there. Fight a couple of the giants, then you get into Blighttown in the back and quick way. We will not be going there because I'm a sadist, or a masochist rather. Splat. Splat. Crunch. Get some souls. As you can see, I'm getting the overkill bonus on them, so 24 souls is absolutely nothing later on in the game, but now it's actually a decent amount. I believe there's one or two more I can kill. Oops. Crunch. Yeah, we're getting to the edge of the free area here. You do not want to go on that bridge, because about halfway through the ghosts start spawning. Clearly these two knew each other. Let's see if I can backstab him. Nope. S-Stock. That, I believe, is a dexterity weapon I will not be using at the moment. I don't even know if I have the stats to use it. Go. Now, if you're down here and the platform is raised up, there's a lever, I believe, just off to the left you can hit, and that will bring it down. Now, there's one more place I want to show in the Firelink Shrine because it always gets newcomers into trouble. It's, in fact, infamously known as Newcomer Graveyard. I've spent a few turns going there thinking that was the way I was supposed to go. It is not the way you're supposed to go. It is also a very large, tempting target. I have no real doubts that the From Software decided to do intentionally. I'm not going to talk with him. He doesn't say anything important other than there are two bells. One's by the church up that way. There. Up that way. I can't get a good view from it from here. Step out in a moment. This is just about Newcomer Graveyard. Those bones down there, they assemble themselves into skeletons. You can see an item off there. And there's one further off in the distance. And make sure I get my running button. No, don't do that. Guess that's the run button. Okay. As soon as they start assembling, I'm going to start running. There we go. I'm probably going to die. Maybe. Down that way was the catacombs. Slander. There's the binoculars, that's what I was looking for. Ah, I'm dead. Nope, I'm Mace. Might survive. Fortunately, they're kind of stupid. Hey, what are you doing? I don't recall hitting that button. Yay, I made it. Sometimes you'll die doing that, sometimes you can make it. I think they will keep following it, and I went the wrong way. But I'm going to hit the bonfire just to respawn them back at their original points. They can follow you here, they can fight you here. Yay! Grabbed a bunch of items. I think I missed like a soul down there, but I don't really feel like going to get it. This is the way you're technically supposed to go. Board up. This is also the same part from the test video. Oh, you blocked it. Yeah. Gotcha. As you can see, I take a small amount of damage whenever they take a shot at me. Hey! I was behind him. There we go. Bye-bye. Now, certain items do 2 moves for the back stab. Some items do just 1, or weapons do just 1, so you gotta be sort of careful. Gotcha. Our firebomb throwing friend here is really annoying. Gotcha. Ew. Splat. And that is that. Alright, come on, get on the stairs. On the stairs. There we are. Now, rats over here have the tendency of dropping humanity. He's probably not going to. hit. Button lag. Now as you see that bar filling up, that is the poison element. The skeletons earlier had a bleed element to them. You don't want it to fill up because you immediately get inflicted with a status. Bleed is usually about a third of your health instantly torn off. Poison is slowly drains. Toxin is another one that's a much nastier version of poison. Toxin, if you don't have the cure for it, will invariably kill you. Unless you've got a ridiculous amount of health and a lot of flasks. Great. Most enemies are not a problem one-on-one. I could probably kill a Black Knight now, but 2, it tends to be difficult no matter where you are in the game, unless they're ridiculously below you like these hollows. There's one below us. Not going to deal with him at the moment. He's got those bombs as well. Take care of him real quick. No, there. Alright. It's behind him. There we go. It's a bit fiddly at times. Wrong button. There we go. Now, I believe there's something in here. I'll just trash everything. I could swear there was something in here. Maybe it's upstairs. I think it's upstairs. And a fog gate. There's nothing, well, nothing yet over here. I could swear there was something in and around here. Oh, there it is. That's what I was thinking of. Another soul. You can sell these and get a little bit more value out of them later in the game, but by then you don't really need souls all that much, at least not this paltry amount. You have to jump from here, the top of this roof over there to get there. And here's a big surprise for newcomers. Yep. See where he's going? We're going there. We'll have to fight him. Or we can just run by him. This is another hard area that gets a lot of new people killed. Draw them out one at a time is your best option. I don't know. Okay, I don't think a guy can hit me from here. The mace kind of sucks because you can't really follow up that well. Gotcha. Okay. Other guy's going to come. I could be a bit braver about this and do 3-on-1. I just don't see any real need to. Die. Now he's got a wooden shield, so he does, I do damage to him as well, even if he blocks. And I get hit. Fortunately, I've got some decent armor on. Gotcha. Couldn't get me away from me that time. I'm going to take care of that archer before I do anything else, because I do not want to take on the spear users while he's shooting at me. Crunch. Crunch. Now these ones have been left by players. Sniper spot, yes it is. If I feel that they're good enough, I upvote them, but I don't have the soapstone yet, but I'm going to go buy one real quick. I think I've got enough souls for it. These guys are just a pain. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There, that's what I want to do. He's probably going to recover. Nope. That was not good. Oh, wrong button. There. If you push a button, it queues it up even if you push something else. No, we don't want to do that. Spear guys hurt and they like to turtle, and there's not much you can really do about it. Here is the first shopkeeper I need to roll again. There we go. Again, you can attack anyone in this game, whether it's a wise idea or not, it's another matter.
Well now.
Yeah, he's real happy.
Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
If you kill him, he has this nice katana, but I don't particularly want it. Purchase item. There it is. There's a soapstone. Purchase for 100 souls. Only need one of them. Now, he does make a comment if you don't buy anything. Bottomless box here is just inventory management. Not really useful at the moment. Don't have to have it, but I don't really have the ability to afford it. This gets us some nice items. It's well worth it. Don't think I could get anything else here. Don't particularly want anything right here. I might come back and get the armor later, but not right now.
Things are getting treacherous. A horrible goat demon has moved in below.
That's the Capra demon. We'll deal with him.
There's a humongous drake and a bull demon too.
And the bull demon is the
If you stick around
boss.
this place, it might end up being your grave.
We're happy, aren't we?
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, if I don't buy anything, he'll make some snide comment. Most of them will, actually. But onward and forward. Ooh, message. Need merchant. Oh, come on, he's just off to the right. It's an item over here. There we go. Wooden shield. I believe it's better protection than ours. Let me check. Wooden shields. Let's see. There we go. Physical reduction is 93. 88. Yeah, this one, though, the wooden shield is in fact better. I think it weighs slightly more, but it doesn't matter because we only have the medium rolls. Okay, good, I'm still queued up. Sometimes it'll not register as you being quite back, and you have to go back and cancel again. It's one of those kind of ports. No, I'm not going to upvote you. You can get humanity just by running around killing enemies. And I'm going to rest here, just in case I get killed in this next room. I don't have to run all the way back from the Firelink shrine. Kindling here is when you use humanity to increase the fire level, because right now it's only set to 5. Dead end to hit. I should downvote you for that. Oh, I don't want to unlock onto him. Die. Now the other one's coming. Swing faster, please. Gotcha. If you kill enough enemies in an area, I think it's about 30 or so for this one, you'll get a humanity, and that number slightly increases every time, so if you grind an area long enough, you'll get a fair amount of humanity on your own. I'm going to bait some enemies over here because I don't want to fight them in here. Uh-oh. Okay, let's get the one. Gotcha. I didn't think I'd actually hit him with that. Bye-bye. Now there's 2 of them in there. I don't think I'm going to be able to bait the other one out all that conveniently, so... It's just around the corner, if I remember. I got a counter-strike off on him. If they are attacking and you hit them, it counts as a counter-strike, and it does a lot of damage, and I think we did it to ourselves there. Gotcha. There's a ring in the game that allows you to do more damage on counter-strikes. This goes down to the Capra demon. It does not open from this side. The world's fairly interlocked, especially in the beginning. So you can get from one area to the next pretty quickly. Now around this corner, there's someone else. The only reason I knew it was there because I ended up walking into him once. Of course, being a coward I was, I had my shield up. This is a chest. This is a good habit to get into, is to do a check chest. Black Firebomb. Be sort of useful for the boss up ahead, but I probably won't use it right now. Don't think I'll need it. Bonfire ahead. No, there is not. Come on, one of you. This section's a little bit easier with the sorcerer. Can you just pick them off one by one? Here, yeah, 3-on-1, not good odds in the beginning of the game with this terrible equipment. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Ranged enemies get real annoying. Come on. Gotcha. The mace does a decent amount of stagger on enemies, so... Poise is a stat that all enemies have. Alright. Die. Now, as you can see, someone died up here. How did you die, sir? He was trying to parry and did it too quick. Common mistake. I could go kill those three up there, but I don't really feel like it at the moment. I'll do that in a second, because I want to take out this archer before he starts taking pot shots at me. Alright, camera. There we go. If you don't take him out when you start fighting those two spear guys down there, he starts shooting at you. Come on. Baiting them out one at a time is really the best way of dealing with these guys early on. Ah, that's dumb. There you go. The other guy pulled as well, but his friend's dead. He'll be much easier to take out. Come on. These guys do not like taking hits at you, and they will take a long time on their own to wind up. Gotcha. Which is why you kind of want to circle around them really quickly. Having a lower weight restriction is much better for these guys. If I was braver, I'd parry some of them, but I don't really want to at the moment. What advice do you have? Beware of anywhere. Not necessarily bad advice any place in this game. Now we'll go pick up our treasure. This is what I bought the residence key for. I think it opens one more door, but I don't remember. Again, check the chest. Nothing pops up this early in the game, but you want to get used to it. This is very useful for beating the boss because he's weak to lightning. Now, down here, there's Black Knight. Knight ahead, yep. He doesn't trigger this early and his back's to us. You can occasionally sneak up onto him and backstab him, but this early in the game he doesn't drop anything useful. I don't have any humanity to get better drop rates on his armor or weapon, so there's no reason you'd want to. Now, I'm trying to trigger that. He throws... Okay, there it goes. There we go. I've been caught by that in the past. Ah, too soon. No. Ah! Stupid button lag. I hit it right. I'm not going to end up like the other guy and kill myself trying to parry. I'm probably using up way too many flasks. 3 left, I should be okay. Very close range battle. He is not that tough. Now this, yeah, that goes down to Hovel. So technically you could skip the Bull Demon up here. Hovel's undoubtedly worse, but it's mostly useful for invading and invading in early levels than anything else. Goat demons out here. No way up. There is a lizard in one of these barrels. I think it's this set or below. It drops a very rare titanite. I can't really use it right now, so without humanity. Oh, I've got one now. You can probably watch the recording and see what enemy it was that I killed, that I got. But my item find will be slightly higher now, as well as my resistances and defense. It's weird, like you'll hit a button and like 2 seconds later it'll actually do something. Die, please. There, fine, don't backstab him. Okay, should I risk? Yeah. Okay, before I go any farther, change equipment. Don't want you. Where are my pine resins? There we go. I don't need the souls on there either. There we go. Black fire bombs do a lot more damage. As you can see around here, we were down there before it even shows us little signs. That is the bridge we're going to go on, and the church tower is just there, that big building. You can sort of see Sen's Fortress just on the edge of the cliffs there. And Anor Londo is up there, we're going there as well. It does a good job of showing you the entire world. Oh boy. No, didn't go far enough. Some people recognize the exact trigger point, I don't. I think that's it. There we go, I hear him. You want to climb back up here and try to do a jumping stab on him. Hurry, please. There you go. Yeah, if you give him enough time, he will jump up on here on his own. Oh, look at him. Thank you. Hit him! I hit him! Oh. Yeah, it must have been too late. I should have done the pine resin before I got up there. That's going to suck for me. That did a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I'm going to run out of pine resin soon enough. He doesn't have a long attack range, and he becomes a common enemy later on in the game. Hopefully he just keeps doing that over and over again. I got nailed. That wrong way. Uh-oh. Oh. There we go. My pine resin is gone now, and you can see I'm not going to do much in the way of damage. And he hits like a truck. Not much damage there anymore. Come on, there we go. I hate using it up, but I kind of have to. Uh-oh. I'm backed into a corner again. Oh boy. There we go. This is not going as well as I'd hoped. I should be able to kill him in another shot. Yep, got him. That was a Taurus demon. Victory achieved. What do I get? Pickup item. Demon Great Axe. Ooh, nice. I did not expect to get that it's early. And humanity for it. I had to burn another weakness beating to a pulp. Yeah, that's both our weaknesses. Try lightning. Yeah, good advice. Do I have my soapstone on? No, I don't. Well, I'm going to fix that real quick. 5 humanity. I still don't want to use them this early. I'd like to keep them around. There we go. Try lightning. Yes. I'm going to rate the message. That one's actually good. He won't get a humanity for it quite yet, but Enemy ahead. I don't feel like voting that one. Now, how much time do I have left to do this? I'm just about out of time, but we'll go meet someone important first. I don't think there's anything in these barrels, but there's kind of the celebratory smash. Need humanity. No. Play the game. There we go. Now the dragon is going to be off to the left. Don't want to go there yet. We'll meet someone else. Someone important. It's Sunbro.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
He's the most popular character in the game for a very good reason.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yes.
The way I
Always yes with
our
Sunbro.
places appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yes.
It pleases me greatly.
Always say
Well,
yes.
then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Anytime, anytime. Let's see, read the messages. Need humanity. No, you don't. There we go. It gets fiddly at times when messages are stuck too close to other things you're supposed to interact with. Now, next time we'll cross that bridge, try not to get killed by the dragon. We'll probably get killed by the dragon, and then go into Undead Burg proper. Church bell, and then we'll go farther on to our way. Yeah, I thought that was locked. That's down to the Capra Demon. We don't want to go there yet, but we will eventually, and you're going to hear me scream about it every step of the way. So, until next time, bye.